Well, I'm Will Morgan. I'm principal of the Cotswold School, a job I've had the privilege of having for nearly 10 years now. A huge number of factors make a successful school, but the primary factor is staff, and the staff of this school are outstanding. The work that they put in, the talent that they've had, the way they continually look to develop themselves to be the very best that they can be, is what makes, I think, this school stand out. And that can be seen not just in the results, but also in the relationships with the pupils, the relationships with each other, and the real collegiate atmosphere we have at the Cotswold School.
I'm Ben Edwards. I'm the Assistant Principal in charge of teaching and learning at the Cotswold School. My main job is to ensure that staff teach quality lessons day in, day out, and that pupils receive an excellent education. That means going in and out of the classrooms, talking to pupils, talking to teachers about their classroom experience, and ensuring standards remain high all the time.
I'm Phil White, and I'm the Vice Principal at the Cotswold School, and my main role is Head of Sixth Form, but I'm also the Careers Leader at the school.
My name is Jodie Carter. I'm the Assistant Principal at the Cotswold School with responsibility for years 7, 8 and 9, and that's Key Stage 3. When you come to the Cotswold School, we want you to work hard, we want you to enjoy your day, we want you to have great relationships with friends and teachers, we want you to try new things and take opportunities, and most of all, we want you to be yourself.
We have a curriculum here that is designed to stretch and challenge all students.
When you join us in Year 7 in history, one of the first things we look at is who are the British. And this is a really broad topic. It goes right the way back to the Romans and right the way to the current day. So lots to study, lots of new history to do. You probably haven't done at primary school before, and hopefully really interesting.
You probably have done more geography than you ever would appreciate. I think that you will be aware of the world around you, and you might not be aware of exactly what geography is all about. And it is just harnessing that awareness and helping you to ask questions about the world around you.
So in Year 7, all the students join us and they begin learning Spanish. They all learn Spanish, and then they all have the chance to learn a second language, so that's either French or German.
As a department, what we want for every child that comes to the Cotswold School is to find their passion in sport, whether that be a sport they already know something about and have tried before, or whether that be a brand new sport that we're exposing them to.
The most important thing is that they enjoy themselves and that they feel that they can connect with the subject. Most children come in with not a huge amount of musical knowledge from primary school. This is really normal. Some come in and have played lots of instruments, and that's fantastic, but the majority don't need to worry. It's something to have a go at, and we will teach you everything from the ground up.
We get the best from every student here because I have a team of staff and TAs that work with us to encourage, enthuse our learners to want to be better. We want every student to not just hit their target, to go way beyond their target. We want them to leave here feeling proud of what they've achieved.
Whatever the children want to be involved in, we will create for them. Whether that's a choir, an instrumental group, a theory group, a music tech group, whatever it is they want to learn, I want to teach them.
One of the things that the English department are really passionate about is helping you to develop your understanding of the human condition and your place within humanity. So what you will see is an opportunity in all of your lessons, Year 7 right up to 13, for you to discuss your place in society, your identity, your responsibility for our environment and our planet, and really the opportunity to explore how other people feel about those things through texts and media as well.
Getting the best from each student relies heavily on trust. You have to trust them to find their own way. You can't prescribe a style. You can't tell a child, you must draw this way, or you have to paint this way, or even think this way. It has to be, we teach them skill sets and ways of thinking, and then we really want to encourage individuality. Through individuality becomes a greater ownership of their work. They own their work, they enjoy their work, and they value their work.
We try and nurture a love of science from the moment students come into Year 7 in the Cotswold School. They start off by learning CSI Borton, how to do investigations in a scientific manner, being careful, taking careful measurements, and that goes right up through to sixth form.
I think the most important thing is that they just give it a go. that they have no inhibitions, that they try it. I think the thing that they're nervous of is the speaking, but everyone's in the same boat, and that the more they put into it, the more they get out of it.
If you have a passion for a particular sport, we'd love to support you with that. So all the sports that we do at the Cotswold School are tailored to boys and girls. So we have a girls cricket team, as well as our boys cricket team. We also have floorball, which is an additional sport we do here, which is catered to boys and girls, it's mixed. The boys can join the netball team if they wish to after school. We've got athletics teams for both. We've got triathlon teams for both. So some of them are mixed, some of them are individual, but everything is open to everybody. We have multiple sports fields that can take place for rugby pitches, football pitches, athletics fields. We also have 4 netball courts, which are also 5 tennis courts over the summer. We've got an Astro, which is in great condition and really good for hockey. We can also do football on there.
So we have a lot of instrumental teaching. We are really, really lucky. My tagline has always been, we teach everything except for the bagpipes. We've had quite a number of pupils take up the harp, for example, which is quite an unusual instrument to take up, but it perhaps hasn't been offered to you before. It's a really good opportunity and something I'd love to see as many of you as possible take up.
I think Scrooge is a great character. He's one of the most fun characters for me to teach, and one of the reasons is that not all students agree about why he's so great, and we have lots of fun debating his complex character.
So many students like to join History Film Club, that's for years 7, 8 and 9. For upper school we have History Society, and we also use the Historical Association, so students can go and debate nationally in places like the University of Bristol, which is really popular.
We get some great results in our fixtures, competing against the Gloucestershire and the Oxfordshire teams at a high level consistently in a range of sports for the boys and the girls, giving us a great track record of lots of results that we can be proud of as a school.
We have some fantastic opportunities to develop our artists' confidence outside of lessons as well. So Rotary competitions, creative Rotary competitions, the RA Young Artist of the Year, which we had 2 pupils managed to exhibit work in London and online, very impressive. A visiting author actually came in and gave an opportunity to one of our pupils to illustrate her book, which is now published and available in shops. These things are great, and these things are in addition to what we do in the school, and they're really well put together by our staff, but also just having exhibitions at the end of the year, seeing all that work go up. The amount of work when you see it long form up is quite an emotional and quite an impressive thing for the pupils as well as the staff.
We offer quite big experiences as well. For us it's really important that we show the whole scale. So we have used Gloucester Cathedral, for example, for our Christmas concerts for a number of years, and in that we work with various charities to raise money, but we offer right the way up to our grade 8 soloists the opportunity to perform in a professional environment. We do various other concerts during the year, as you can imagine, but our other big event is in the summer, where we put on our own music festival, and we allow students to play in whatever styles they want to, have that experience of performing as part of a band, or have that experience of performing as a solo singer, perhaps with a backing track, and it might be the first time that they've done those things too. It's a more relaxed environment and it's a really nice way to get into performing.
So in the 6th form, our students have the opportunity to apply for a role as a subject ambassador, and we have about 25 to 30 subjects, roughly 4 ambassadors per subject, so roughly 100 people get the opportunity to have that role. And they really do act as fantastic role models for our lower school pupils, doing things like helping in lower school lessons or running lunchtime clubs, sometimes putting on competitions which young people can get involved with. So they really do make a really good contribution to the wider life of the school. So I'm really proud of the fact that the 6th form at the Cotswold School has got a great track record of results. Every year about 2/3 of all of our students get A-star, A or B grades, which obviously really helps them with their future prospects.
My aspiration for the students of the school is that they're happy, secure and feel really part of the community, and that community that really empowers them to be the best that they can be and take every opportunity that life is going to give them.